Hi, I'm Sam Schofield, and this is my video of graffiti in New Orleans. This first spot was an abandoned shed on River Road. Three throw-ups I wanted to concentrate on was this mosque throw-up. The next one was a muck throw-up, M-U-K-K I believe. And next was a harsh throw-up. Harsh was a term that I saw many times in my journey throughout New Orleans. And in between these throw-ups was a message, "Uptown got me catching up to God quicker, erase." And next to this was an HDK tag that I thought was interesting because of its location on windows. And next, we found a park, also on River Road, that was interesting because it had legal, inspirational graffiti written all over it. This first shot is near the basketball court, as you can see with the throw-ups in the background. First, there was faith, then hope, and finally karma. Behind the building was a couple pieces, with the hummingbird being the most elaborate. Corner, the writer even put his own personal tag. Next, on Magazine Street, I found an art shop that had a mural painted on the side that was interesting because it was obviously done legal with owner permission. Went to Chapatula Street, where I first noticed this Temps tag and throw up. This Temps tag with its designs was interesting because I found it in multiple places. First on this abandoned hospital, and then again on Willow Street right here at Tulane. Near Chapatulas, there were two train carts with an Omega throw up on it and the other one a Plaus throw up. Right down the road, I found two Yo throw-ups. Each of these throw-ups were about 2 blocks apart, but obviously the same throw-up. As I continued down Chapatulas, I found this virtually unreadable throw-up that says 50G50 and then something I can't read. And then I saw this snakes tag on a fence. As I kept moving down Chapatulas, I noticed I was entering a very graffiti prevalent part of town. First with this berserk throw-up, and then next to it was a guilty throw-up. Both of these were on the backs of abandoned factories. Near these factories was an abandoned warehouse that on the back had a top-to-bottom graffiti hotspot. This top throw-up reminded me of Epso's storage throw-ups because of its unique style. Under that throw-up was a harsh throw-up, which can be considered a burner because of its intricate colors and style. Next to this was a memorial piece done for Magnolia Shorty, and it's interesting because there's also another RIP Magnolia Shorty right next door. This piece is by far one of my favorites. It's also considered a burner because of its colors and style. Next to this was a 40 throw up. Across the street from these throw ups lies, in my opinion, a mecca of graffiti. An abandoned hospital that is still yet to recover from Katrina sits head to toe covered in graffiti. First throw up was an OSC throw up, which was tagged by DSK, and next to this was an index throw up that was very difficult to read. On the other side of the building was an Abel's throw up that was interesting because it looked freshly painted compared to the other throw ups. Inside the abandoned hospital, I found my favorite throw-up because of its location with the light coming down on it. As I got closer, I noticed that it said Tim's and it also had a little Houdat tag on the side of it. Next to this throw-up was one of many harsh tags in and around the hospital. Back outside, I found another RIP Magnolia Shorty memorial piece. The next couple of throw-ups are high up on the hospital. This first bony throw-up is followed by a sonar throw-up that says "Unholy Rollers crew don't turn back." This is a harsh one, as we've seen before. Another harsh bones throw-up. The next, this was a "You Go Girl" throw-up that I thought that was funny. One is an MYK throw-up tagged with swag. And finally lies a cuss throw-up tagged by STM at the highest point of the hospital. And this concludes my project on New Orleans graffiti.